What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are here at Highland Brewery and we are testing plastics between Prism Proton Soft and plasma, but this time the plasma actually has gyro, unlike the last time where it was a Prism plasma, and I think that'll actually add some stability. So let's see, do I throw Proton or plasma better? Now the Envy is one of those discs where it almost, once it starts to beat in, it really does kind of fill the slot that the Luna fills for me. That super long range pushing putter, but the Envy has stability. So you can push it into a headwind, you can push it with some flex lines, and you'll still get it to fade out. Whereas sometimes the Luna, sometimes it doesn't do that. Most of the time it just flips up and goes very straight. It's hard to get a flex line. On this hole, we're gonna push it pretty flat, but we are gonna have to pump it. So, Proton Soft first. This hole we are playing to the long basket, so just over 333. Missed all the trees. Oh no, the one tree got away. That's a little bit more inside and a much better look. It's gonna be nice when the leaves are gone, because then you'll hit less leaves and you'll stay in the air longer. But yeah, so 0.1 to plasma because tree. Envy was kind of pin high, but because of the way the hill's shaped, it never really made it to the 330 mark, but it gives you a putt. This one did hit the tree. On this hole, it's going to be a little bit touchier because we're gonna have to hit the gap because they moved the basket back into the long, so instead of 230, it's 285. So now to get the distance, we are going to have to kind of full throw the Envy, slide uphill climb, push them flat, excuse me, push them flat with just a hair of Anheuser, see if it comes out of it. You probably won't be able to see any of that flight because I stood in the way. There was a tree. That's unfortunate for the plasma, but good news for the Proton Soft. Okay, well, gave it enough power to get all the way there, held a little bit too straight, pushed into a tree. It parked the short basket. It is still better than the plasma. So they flip-flopped 1 and 1. I like the feel of plasma, and I also love the feel of Proton, especially Proton Soft on the Envy. But I'm not sure. Oh, how far down the hill did I go? I'm right here. I'm not sure, because we are playing at Highland, and that is actually what got us into trouble last time with the other plasma Envy. Was we were playing at Highland, and you just don't really have too much wind at Highland, so got out onto a windier course, and suddenly it was understable. This has gyro though, so theoretically speaking, it should maintain its stability better when it's windy out. That's my theory. We're testing to see if it is actually more or less stable. But yeah, 1 and 1. Let's go throw another backhand power shot. Let's push back into the long on this. So it is 338 uphill, not downhill like hole 1. It's going to be a powerful, really hard thrown putter shot. Even though these are Envies, still gonna have to put a big grip on them. probably going to try to flex it similar to the way we've been doing through this middle gap here. Caught a tree, so it's beatable. Looks like plasma takes another point. It's closer, but it's not more stable. And while, yes, it was really good on the last hole, and it was laser beam straight, that's not necessarily what I use the Envy for. So while this is really good, this is I think it's a good backup for when this starts to get beaten in. It would be able to switch and replace, but right now this is still more stable, so it still fills the slot that I'm using the Envy for. We're gonna try it out here, because I use the Envy for that intentional place it on an Anheuser line and then watch it actually flex back. That Envy does it. This one, I'm not sure yet. We haven't put it on enough Anheuser yet. Pretty good. I would have wanted to see it swing just a hair quicker back to the left. And I just overcooked that. But it ended up closer to the basket. So, yeah, there's just trees in the way, you couldn't see it. That is tied back up. Proton and Plasma tied up yet again, 2-2. We don't have too many more good Envy holes, so we're gonna try the laser beam straight shot and see if either one of them can make it clean all the way down the end of the tunnel. I don't think I'm stepping away from the Proton Soft, but for the purposes of this battle, I do want to see which one's going to win out. But I think Proton Soft is going to stay in the bag until it starts to get beaten in, and then they start flying. Once they fly the same, then I can pick and choose. But right now, it does something different, and the Plasma's not showing me that. So the Plasma Envy with the gyro rim flies the way a perfectly beaten in Proton Envy should fly. The Plasma Envy with the prism rim flies the way a over-seasoned Proton Envy should fly. All of these are great flights, and they're all the same mold, just different plastic and weight combinations in different places, and you end up with different flights. That's really cool. This is a prism Proton, which means that the rim is the same plastic as the center. So essentially it's a solo mold, but it has been overmolded. Versus the gyro, which is a less dense flight plate with a more dense overmold, giving it more gyroscopic effect, hopefully, potentially making it more stable. The fact that this is as straight as it is explains why the Plasma with a prism rim was so much more understable and less reliable than the Proton I had been loving. This is a really good disc, and it's probably going to stick around. It just, again, I'm about to go on vacation, about to go play these big wide open courses. This is more stable. I need this. Of course, right into a tree, but that's, I guess, neither here nor there, maybe? I don't know. Well, I actually like the line better with that one. And it's parked. Well, I still love the Proton. I just tried to throw it too hard, and I yanked it into a tree. Hopefully you guys enjoy content like this. If so, please make sure to like the video. If you want to see new stuff, make sure to comment all of that down below. Please make sure to subscribe. It helps you guys out with these subscriber-only giveaways. And if you want to be automatically entered into monthly giveaways, check out the memberships as well. Until next time, see you out on the course.